Hello again, this is Kyle playing a domination game on Scrapyard. I got spawn killed by a throwing knife right there. What a great way to start a game. Okay, and of course I spawn in the exact same spot. Oh, don't you just love Infinity Ward spawn system? Okay, I, in this video, am going to talk about, domination, since I usually you guys see me playing either Search or Team Deathmatch. I'm going to talk about domination. Domination is definitely one of my favorite game types in the Call of Duty series in general. Just for the sake, it's long, it's very good, and the only problems that you could probably have is that sometimes you can get spawn killed. Which just like that, I literally just got killed from that guy spawning. Which is that considered a spawn kill? I don't know. You guys think about it. And in Scrapyard is probably one of the better maps. Oh, and I'm using Silenced UMP, Marathon, Cold-Blooded, and Ninja Pro, if you guys not already realize it. Back to Domination. Domination usually is a long game type, or longer game type, just for the fact that you can get, or just for the fact that it depends really. You see, like a second ago, they had 2 out of the 3 positions completely, and it's like completely guarded and a bunch of other stuff like that. And now we just completely turned it around, and now we have 2 out of the 3 positions, and for like about a minute or so, we had all 3 positions, which can be one of the good things about a domination game. It can be long, it can be short, or you can, as the game implies, dominate everything. Mostly just depends on how you actually can play this game. If you're good at the game, why not? If you're bad at the game, why not? And if you don't understand what I just said, don't worry, I didn't really get it too. And if I'm not making sense to you right now, just completely ignore what I said about 10 seconds ago. Okay, let's start making sense again. Domination. Very good game type. Depends on the map though. You could be on Wasteland, where the map already sucks, and then you get pretty much spawn killed. Or you could be playing on this, where you still can get spawn killed, but you don't get pissed because you're not sniped every 30 seconds. Actually, more like every 10 seconds. Okay, run away from the grenade. Okay, and see now, as I was saying earlier in the video, sorry. They basically just switched the spawns. By them, I mean the other team. And don't say that was an epic fail. I love using the throwing knife. I'm sorry if I cannot help it. Blinded by the light. And in Domination, this game can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. It can be your friend, it could be your enemy, it could be your worst nightmare, it could be all happy. Couldn't find another word for really good. And that's why Commando Pro sometimes you could need. But Ninja Pro is still better. In Domination, the spawns can change pretty fast, can piss you off, bunch of really good things that can happen. Don't you just love it whenever the spawns change in Infinity Ward's game? You always get really pissed. Don't you just love that? And another thing I've thought of recently, and I've read a review that gave this game actually a 2 on GameFAQs.com, and it actually does make a lot of sense. It's still one of the best games, or one of the best multiplayer games I've ever played, but it actually did make a lot of sense. They did slap this. I'm not saying. Don't hate me just because I'm saying this. I don't think this at all. I'm just making a point because some parts of it is actually pretty true. That this game, Infinity Ward did know this game was going to sell, basically no matter what. And there are a lot of people that just bought it because it was the new Modern Warfare, which is completely true because I did too. I didn't think there was going to be anything wrong with it and anything. Blah blah blah, stuff like that. And then the more and more I've played this game, I've realized there's a triple kill right there with a Predator. This game can have some pretty bad spawn system sometimes. Like you can either like kill a guy and then you could spawn and then he'll spawn right behind you and then he kills you. And yes, that has happened to me in basically almost every game type. The only game type it hasn't happened to me in is search. Thankfully that's never happened, it never will happen. Because if it ever did happen, I'd probably throw my controller into the wall. Just because for the sake that search is basically made not to have the spawn killing system on it. And I just got falcon punched by a grenade out that window. Would you agree? Okay. What I'm trying to say from this is about the spawn system in Call of Duty. Don't hate me because I'm saying this. I'm just proving a point again. With the multi-billion-dollar company that Infinity Ward is, why can't they make a spawn system? I mean, even Halo 3's spawn system I'd probably say is better than this. Which, yes, I have played Halo 3 before. I played it even before I played Call of Duty. So I do know, yes, I know exactly what I'm talking about. So don't leave hate comments about what I'm saying. Just don't. Just live with it and listen. Okay, the game is getting pretty close to ending over here, so I'm just gonna try and finish up a little bit. Domination, if you haven't played it, definitely at least try it. Unless you're playing on a really bad map, you're probably gonna have a lot of fun. Hope this was good. I hope this was good for you guys. Leave a comment, rate, subscribe. Kyle out.